the personality of Jacob. We want to see other wells. In the book of Exodus, let's see some few. So Moses brought Israel from the Red Sea, and they went out into the wilderness of Shua, and they went there 3 days in the wilderness and found no water. And when they came to Mara, they couldn't drink of the waters of Mara, for they were bitter. Therefore the name of it was called Mara. And the people murmured against Moses, saying, what shall we drink? And he cried unto the Lord, and the Lord showed him a tree, which when he had cast into the waters were made sweet. There he made for them a statute and an ordinance, and there he proved them. 26, and he said, if thou wilt diligently hearken to the voice of the Lord thy God, and will do that which is right in his sight, and will give ear to his commandments, and keep all his statutes, I will put none of this disease upon thee, which I have brought upon the Egyptians, for I am the Lord that healeth thee. Verse 27, and they came to Elim, where were 12 wells of water, 70 palm trees, and they encamped there by the water. Now, the first thing you will discover here was they found a body of water as they exited Egypt. They are moving. In the course of their movement, they came in contact a body of water. I believe it could be a stream, it could be a pond, but they came across a body of water. Yesterday I did told you there are 4 sources of water. The first one I did mention is the rainwater, which of course is not something that you can depend on for a long time because it's seasonal. So rain can fall for 1 month, 2 months, depending on the region where you exist. But rain doesn't go on forever. There is always a season that rain will fall and it will stop. Then we discover also something about streams, about river, about oceans. These are another source of water. And I did talk about that source of water have its own deficiency in the sense that anything can exist there. Now Israel came to a source of water which I believe was either a stream or a river. When they drank of it, they discovered that that water became bitter. It's bitter. And of course, it means it could be affected by all kinds of spirits. Of course, if you look at visions that is being revealed to Daniel, visions revealed to Ezekiel, you will see all manners emanating from sea, all manners emanating from large bodies of water, either rivers. And so I believe this one in particular, there were all manners in there. When Israel drank of it, it was bitter. And God had to reveal to Moses what he should do to keep away the bitterness of the water, which when he did, the water became sweet and they drank of it. But then that was not the ultimate supply of God for them. As they journeyed further, the Bible said they came to a place where waters, they found this time around 12 wells. Question is, who dug 12 wells? Who is aware of a tribe coming? Who is aware of the fact that people are coming in and he knows that this group coming in, they are actually sectionalized into 12 tribes. Now at this moment, Israel is actually a mumbled movement. They have not yet been, separated into tribes. In fact, they have lived in Egypt without a knowledge of tribes. So they don't know the difference between the tribe of Issachar, the tribe of Levi, and the tribe of Zebulun. It was just a mumble-jumble movement. The only time we actually had an understanding that the mention of tribe was brought forth was when they were about to enter Canaan. At the borders of Canaan, what Joshua did was Joshua separated them into tribes. the movement was no longer going to be a mumble-jumble movement. It was that they were going to move according to tribes. And so they were segmented into tribes in the day of Joshua. But here, we are seeing a mystery. They arrived at the place, and then they saw 12 wells. Now, let me review what was going on here. Now, first of all, you have to understand, behind these 12 wells is a revelation of the 12th tribe of Israel. Joseph did something that was very profound. When his brothers came and to buy food in Egypt, and they didn't know that who was there was actually Joseph. As far as they're concerned, Joseph had died, or maybe would have been sold into a strange land. In fact, he shouldn't be anybody. So when they came before the one who was selling grain, they told him that there were actually the 12, but something happened. But the mystery there is that before they could tell Joseph about their family, Joseph did something with them. Bible says he brought them to eat in his house. When they came to his house, he set table and he put 12 plates. Let me use that word. 12 plates. And all of them were wondering, how did this man get to know we are 12? Then when they were serving them, they served everybody. When they reached where Joseph is, they skip it. The plate was left empty. Now, something began to get to them. The man doing this knows. Somebody knows this family. The person knows that Joseph is not with us. And he served them food according to their age. So he knew the firstborn, he knew the secondborn, he knew the thirdborn, he knew the fourthborn. So obviously, who is behind this table setting is not a stranger. It's somebody that knows them very well. And so he was setting table according to their age. And of course, he set a table and put a plate to capture their numbers. Now, we are seeing exactly the same thing here. All right? Israel had come out of Egypt. As far as they're concerned, even the God that Moses talked about, they have not met with him. They don't know exactly what is going on. As far as they're just concerned, they are moving to a place that have milk and honey. But God wanted to reveal to them that he knows them and that he have already ordained things for them. So they came to an environment where 12 wells were dug. I need you to know behind the wells is God. Now, do you remember when Abraham, sent Hagar away, when Sarah could not, align with Hagar? There was quarrel, there was contention in the house. And the Bible said, and Hagar was sent away. When Hagar was going to be sent away, what Jacob did was he gave her a bottle of water. And the bottle of water, of course, maybe after 1 week or thereabout, it will finish. But the Bible said, and I believe Abraham blessed them. So they left. When the bottle of water was spent, the next thing we heard was the Bible said, and Hagar took the baby and kept the baby in a distance because she knew the time had come for the baby to die. She didn't want to see the death of the baby, so what she did was she kept the baby in a distance, hoping that when he died, she would not see how he died. The agony of death, she would not be part of it. But somehow the Lord moved through and a well was found. Bible said the Lord opened her eyes and she saw the well. Now that well wasn't dug by any mortal man, otherwise she would have seen it. That well was dug by God. That means God have dug wells. So she drank from that well, and that was what sustained them. Here we are seeing the same. Israel have just complained about the bitter water, and the complaint had reached to the Lord. The Lord did something. What he did was he gave Moses a wisdom as to how he can cut the tree, put it in the water, and the bitterness ceased. But then the Lord went further and did something. 12 wells were dug. Israel arrived at the 12 wells, and 70 palms. I will have revealed the mystery of the 70 palms, but we're not dealing with palms today. But you see, when Israel entered into Egypt, there were actually 70. It was 70 people that entered into Egypt. So here we are seeing 12 wells and 70 palms. It's a revelation of the tribe of Israel, meaning somebody is playing with them there. Somebody is revealing to them that he knows their destiny, he knows their purposes, he knows their mandate, he knows their roots. In fact, the tree sector of the growth of a tree, this person is revealing to them that he knows, and that can be any other person but God. But you see, Israel, the Bible says, when they reached that place, they saw the 12 wells and the 70 palms, they camped there. The name of that place is called Elim. Now, they drank from that well. I don't have time today. I would have revealed to you what would have happened to them when they drank of that well. But we are dealing with wells from ancient fathers of faith who had been able to carry out some giant strikes on the earth. And the enemy goes quickly to set up, as it were, a defense around these fathers of faith. Now, I'm not dealing with them physically. Some of them would have died, gone long time. But what the enemy knows is that something about these fathers of faith be brought to bear on the earth. And so Philistines were aware of it. Therefore, they don't want anybody to bring again on the earth the experiences of Jacob. They didn't want anybody to access that realm of Jacob. Now, I revealed two things about Jacob yesterday. That Jacob have the capacity to wrestle with, he can wrestle with a man and wrestle with spirits. Bible says he fought man and he fought spirit and he prevailed. He wrestled. Jacob was found wrestling with a man and wrestled with an angel, and he prevailed with man and prevailed with God. That realm should not again be found on the earth. Because if somebody comes around that have the capacity to wrestle with spirits and they wrestle with men and did not fail, he prevailed all. That realm should be shut out. And that was what the Philistines were trying to do, to close up. In the days of Isaac, Bible said, these same Philistines again, you see their technology, these same Philistines again, the Bible said, the well that Abraham dug, they covered it with earth. Why are you covering the realm, the wells that Abraham dug? Don't you want to drink water? They realized that it wasn't just about water. That when you drink of the well that Abraham dug in his day, you will find in your life ability to function after the order of the Abrahamic order. So if Abraham could go against 5 kings with just 318 servants, the Bible says he divided himself and put himself in 318 servants, and they went against 5 nations and were able to actually defeat 5 nations and came back victorious. That realm, the enemy would not want to see it again. They covered it. Abraham also have in him a dimension where he can raise up a structure and a spirit will arrive. He can build up a structure called an altar. He was a man of altar. He can set up a structure now, and the next thing, a spirit arrive that makes him superior in that environment. So Abraham severally had entered environment where he was nobody initially, but as he began to raise up altars, they discovered that something about Abraham became bigger than all of them. They would not want that kind of realm on the earth. They cover it with sand. Abraham had in him a technology of connecting with Melchizedek. Bible says as he was returning from a battle, a king met with him, and the king told him that he would want Abraham to give him the people. Abraham is to keep the goods to himself. And Abraham looked at a king over a nation. He is just a family. He said, I would not want to take anything from you, lest you think you make me rich. For I have actually lifted up my hands to the possessor of the heavens and the earth, revealing his connection with the creator of the heavens and the earth. By that, something about him brought him to a place where the Bible says, and Abraham became rich in cattle, became rich in gold, until the Lord told him that whoever you bless is blessed. So Abraham can actually decide to bless a man. He can decide to curse a man. That realm should not exist on the earth. the Philistines again covered it. I can go on and open to you realms behind the barrenness of Abraham. There are two things that are involved, but I don't want to go into that today. But you see, whatever spirit that have caused the barrenness would want Abraham and Sarah to die as barren people. A man entered the realm of God, and the Bible says he did not stagger in faith. He did not waver in faith. Against hope, he believed in hope. By doing that, he became the father of many nations. He was able to break through barrenness and produce children in the midst of all. That spirit would not want to see that covered with sand. I can open. Bible says God came down, visited the earth. It's Elohim that came that day and entered the house of a man and sat with the man and ate with the man and told the man that I'm going to go and destroy a region. Sodom and Gomorrah at that moment is the stronghold of Satan. Satan have done business there. He have disciples there. He have functionaries there who have aligned themselves with his purposes and his plan. Sodom and Gomorrah, Bible says it was like the Garden of Eden. So Satan have succeeded in raising men that can bring beauty upon the earth, that can even attract men from Zion. At this moment, they have even attracted a Zionist. They have attracted Lord. Lord had left, Abraham because he saw beauty at the other side and have moved there to be part of the beauty. A man went and have an interface with God, and this was the resultant effect of that interface. That Sodom and Gomorrah is to be burnt now. And a man stood with God, and God moved in. And the next thing, all that Satan have invested is coming down. It's coming down. The whole city was burnt down. Satan would not want to see such a person replicated on the earth. I hope you know one of the dimensions that was, revealed to Adam and Eve, that aside from being fruitfulness, that you should be fruitful, then there is the replenish. There is bringing after your kind. You see, in bringing after our kind is this technology we're dealing with. If I want to produce after my kind, I can put things on the earth that if anybody connect with it, you're going to find yourself acting me. You will act me on the earth. I can put wells. Now we're just using wells as a structure, but we are dealing with man being able to raise a structure that can accommodate a spirit dimension. That's what we call well. Well is just a structure designed to accommodate a spirit realm called waters. I gave you 7 emblems of the spirit yesterday. One of the emblems of the spirit is water. Another emblems of the spirit is fire. There's another emblem of the spirit called oil. So if I build a menorah, put a candle stand, I am building a structure to accommodate fire. So when fire is coming, there is something called candle stand that is meant to accommodate fire. If I build up a bottle, I am building up something that can accommodate maybe oil and stuff like that. When I dig a well, I am arranging structure to accommodate water from the earth. Water will come, that structure will accommodate it. So what I have just done is that I have built up a structure to accommodate water. Well building is a man on the earth building up structure to accommodate a dimension of his interface with the spirit. And so men in the Old Testament did a lot of that. Jacob was one, Abraham was one. We can go on and open up realms of people who have been able to carry out all of this. But what I'm heading towards is the Philistines, having known that it is not just about H2O that Abraham was digging for. Abraham was bringing a realm of himself. And that was why later on, Isaac understood that the wells that his father dug, it was not for them to just access the H2O. It was for them to access him. So when there was famine in the land, when there was all kinds of chaos in the land, Isaac had to navigate and get to the roots where his father had dug wells. And Isaac could dig and the water will come out. Bible says he named the wells according to the order of his father. So he knew the names that the father gave to each well he dug. So when Abraham dig a well, he will give it a name. And that name stands like a memorial. It's an ordinance in the realm of the spirit. That when you come there and you dig that well and you're able to name it after the order of that which Abraham named, the virtue, that ability, that grace, that endowment that is found in that well will find connecting with the individual who dug it. And that was the greatness of Isaac. I hope you know, in giving resources to the sons and daughters, let me use that word. Bible says, and Abraham gave gift to the sons of Keturah. He gave gift to Ishmael. When he got to Isaac, he gave Isaac all of himself. In fact, one translation said, and he gave Isaac himself. So Isaac had Abraham. The sons of Keturah have the gift. It's just like in a house, when a man is dying, he dashed somebody a car, and the boy will feel that is fine. He dashed somebody the house, then he called one and didn't give him anything and hugged him. They say, I give you me. You see, that boy, if he does not understand the depth of what is going on, he will feel envy for those who got cows and those who got houses and those who got cars. Because as far as it's concerned, those ones got better one. So if you look at Isaac that day, it look as if Ishmael left better than Isaac. It will look as if Keturah, the sons of Keturah, got a better part of Abraham than Isaac, because all that Abraham gave to Isaac was himself. Just like today in the church, you look at the heathens, it's as if they have the better part of the earth, as if the earth seems to support them. We have him. The creator of the earth did not give you the earth. He gave you him. If you're able to do business with him, the earth follow. That's what the Bible says, seek the kingdom and everything that God created will begin to gravitate. But you see, one of the folly of the people in Zion is that they are seeking things. I want this. You can even fight over it. But God didn't give us things. He gave us himself. I have come that you may have life and have it in abundance. So when you have him, others will follow. And you have to know how to do business in him. In him we live. We move. The word move there is transactions. And then we do have our being. We must come to that realm in God where we should be able to know how to move in him and have our being. So we are seeing Abraham now. Abraham dug wells, several wells, of course. I don't have time to go into the dimensions of well that he dug. But each well he dug, Abraham was bringing to bear his interaction with God. He is building a structure. He is erecting a structure. He is carving a structure to accommodate his secret dealings with God. And the moment Isaac comes in, connect with it, Isaac will discover that the secret dealings of God with Abraham had now been transferred to him. So Isaac is going to be found functioning after the order of Abraham. That was what the Philistines would not want. So they kept, covering the wells in the days of Abraham. Then we saw now in the days of David, they didn't just cover. This time around, they went further. They were drinking of it. Tomorrow, I'm going to reveal how the heathen had drank from the wells of Zion and what they became, even though not God, but they drank of the virtue. I will reveal to you tomorrow how that Babylon have in her cup the blood of prophet. Why are you doing the blood of prophet? Tomorrow I'm going to reveal to you what is the blood of martyrs, saints, doing in the cup of Babylon. We'll reveal that tomorrow. But for today, I want to pray with you, and we will end up this broadcast here. Father, in the name of Jesus Christ, I pray for everyone who have connected with us today. Graces, ability, strength be released now. Yesterday I prayed for somebody who have a back pain. I need testimony. So once I make a decree over you, you go to our page, put a testimony there. When I come next, I'm going to look at the testimonies. But right now as I speak, somebody is having a pain around his neck. That pain is getting here right now. Somebody is indebted. I am here to say the Lord. That debt is going to be cancelled. The Lord is going to bring you to the realm of divine favor. An office is about to be given to somebody who is hearing me right now, in the mighty name of Jesus Christ. So tomorrow we will gather. In the page 2, you are led to be part of what God is doing in Word Feast Ministry globally. You feel led this word to go beyond the where it is now. You are having a leading in your spirit to partner with us to see to it that this word goes much wider than where it's going now. You are free to partner with us through the account that will be displayed in our page. So if you go to our page, Word Feast page, you will see an our account number there. There's the euro, the pounds account, there's the dollar account, and then of course the NAIRA account. So you can partner with us, and I believe very strongly in my spirit, the Lord will bless you and enrich you greatly. In the name of Jesus Christ. Father, I bless your name for everyone. Thank you, Lord. Give you glory. As we congregate tomorrow again this time, Lord, more greater grace. In Jesus' precious name. Shalom. God bless you. See you tomorrow, 10 o'clock. Bless you.